Let's make this love last till Valentine's. Let's spend this night together. Let this fire burn inside our hearts. Let us soak in all the pleasure. Now that the rain is slowly pitter-patting, we are
Oh, girl, it must be you again. You have gone straight to my head. Take the pills and go to bed, but I'm still hooked on you. You are sacred in a way. I don't know God, but still have faith. He will manifest someday when I am next to you. I asked your father for your hand, but it didn't matter what he said. I thought of you in a white dress. I don't think I can shake it. We'll get a little place upstate. Stay till the kids all graduate. Talk of movies every day. But who are we kidding? We made all our memories here. Felt our joys and shed our tears. And when the Holy Ghost appears, he sends me back a few more years. I'll be buried next to you. The world will keep on turning to. But if I am next to you, I do not care. I do not care. Can't you see? Come on,